Guys, today we have to start chapter number 2, and yesterday I have completed chapter number first, and today I am going to start chapter 2. And chapter 2 is human reproduction, class 12 bio, chapter number 2nd, and I am going to read this chapter. As you are aware, as as you are aware, women are sexually reproducing, and vigorous the reproductive event in humans included formation of gametogenesis, example sperm in male and ovum in female. The transfer of sperm into the female genitalia trajectory act insemination and fusion of male and female gametes, fertilization, insemination and fertilization, leading to formation of zygote. This is followed by formation and development of lactocyte and its attachment to the uterine wall implantation. Embryonic development also called as gestation, and delivery of the baby parturition. Have you learned that this reproductive event occurs after puberty? There are remarkable differences between the reproductive event in the male and female. For example, sperm formation continues in old men, but formation of ovum increases in women around the age of 50. Let us examine the male and female reproductive system in human. 2.1, the male reproductive system. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thanks for it. Please like the session. The male reproductive system is located in the pelvis region, figure 2.1a. It included a pair of testes along with the accessory duct glands and the external genitalia. Page number 27. The testes are situated outside. We have to see the figure here. Figure 2.18, diagrammatic sectional view of that is showing the reproductive system. First testis, scrotum, giving gland, anus, rectum, ejaculator, foreskin, gland, urethra, penis, prostate, and vas deferens, urinary bladder, seminal vessel, urethra. The testes are situated outside the abdominal cavity within a constricted scrotum. The scrotum helps in maintaining the low temperature. The testes minus 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lower than the normal internal body temperature necessary for the spermatogenesis. In adult, each testis is oval in the shape with a length about 4 to 5 centimeters and wide width about 2 to 3 centimeters. The testis is covered by the des covering. Each testis has about 20 to 50 compartments called the testicular 5 testicular lobules. Figure 2.1b. Figure 2.1b. Figure 2.1b. Diagrammatic view of male reproductive system. Part of testis is open to show inner details. First, gland veins, foreskin, testes, urethra, and urethral gland, prostate, seminal vessel, urinary bladder, vast difference, urethra, epididymis, vast differentia, and rotate testicular tubules. Each lobule contained one to the three highly coiled seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules in which the sperm are produced. Each seminiferous tubule is lineated on its inside by two types of cell called male germ cell, spermatoendial and procertidia cell. Figure 2.2. The male germ cells undergo meiotic division, finally leading to the sperm formation, while the scrotalia cells provide nutrition to the germ cell. The region outside the seminiferous tubules called the interstitial space contains small blood vessels and interstitial cell or Leydig cell. Figure 2.2. Figure 2.2 at this side. Figure 2.2 is given in figure 2.2 is given on page number 28. Figure 2.2 diagrammatic sectional view of seminiferous tubule. We are given stroid cell. This is spermatozoa and spermatozoa and spermatogonia, and this part is called interstitial cell. There are four parts in seminiferous tubule. With Leydig calcifies and secrete testicular hormones called androgens. Other immunological component cells are also present. The male sex accessory duct include retated testes, vas differentia, epididymis, and vas different. Figure 2.1b. Figure 2.1b. The seminiferous tubule of the testes open into the vas differentia through retated testes. The vas differentia leave the testes and open into epididymis located along the posterior surface of each testis. The epididymis lead to a vast difference that ascend to the abdomen and loops over the urinary bladder. It receives a duct from seminal vessel and open into urethra as the ejacular duct. Figure 2.1. This duct store and transport the sperm from the testis to the outside through the urethra. The urethra originates from the urinary bladder and extended through the penis to its external opening called urethra urethra brutus. Page number 28. Page number 28. The penis is the male external genitalia. Figure 2.2.8 and B. It is made of of special tissue that help in erection of the penis to facilitate insemination. The enlarged end of penis called gland penis is covered by the loose fold of skin called forex skin outside of the male accessory gland. Figure 2.A1, B included the pair seminal vascular prostrate and pair blue blue urethral blue urethral glands. Secretion of this gland constitute the seminal plasma, which is rich in fructoids, from calcium and certain enzymes. The secretion of blue urethra gland also help in the lubrication of the penis. 2.2. The female reproduction system. The female reproduction system consists of pair of ovaries. The female reproductive system consists of pair of ovaries along with a pair of oviduct, urethra, cervix, vagina, and the external genitalia located in the pelvis region. Figure 2.3a. Figure 2.3a is given in page number 29. Human reproduction. Figure 2.3a diagrammatic sectional view of female pelvis showing reproduction system. Here anus here, vagina, rectum, calyx, vaginal orifice, and labium, menolia, 3 stories, urethra, public synthesis, urinary bladder, ureterus. These part of the system, along with a pair of mammary gland, are interrogated structurally and functionally to support the process of fertilization, pregnancy, birth, and child care. Ovaries are the primary female sex organ that produces the female gamete. Ovaries are the primary female sex organ that produces female gamete called ovum, and several steroid hormones, ovarian hormone. Several steroid hormones, also called as ovarian hormone. The various the ovaries are located one each side of the lower abdomen. Figure 2.3b. Figure 2.3b. Each ovary is about 2 to 4 centimeter. Figure 2.3b. Figure 2.3b is given in page number 29. Diagrammatic sectional view of female reproduction system. And downside vagina, and this is called cervical canal, and this part is called thorax. This part is ovary, and this part is called ovary. This part is called infundibulum, and this part is called fibula. This part is called inferior, and the combine of three part is called fallopian tube, and upper part of female reproductive system is called urinary fundus, and this part is called urinary cavity, and this part is called endometrium, and this part is called myometrium, and this outer part of female reproductive system is called premetrum. Uh, each ovary is around 2 to 4 centimeter in length and is connected to the pelvic wall and urethra by ligament. Each ovary is covered by a thin epithelium. Each ovary is covered by a thin epithelium which encloses the ovarian stromata. The stromata is divided into two zones. A peripheral cortex. A peripheral cortex. The stroma is divided into two parts. First one is peripheral cortex and an inner medulla The page number 29, human reproduction. The oviduct fallopian tube. The oviduct fallopian tube, uterus and vagina constitute the female accessory duct. The tube is about 10 to 12 centimeter long, extended from the periphery of each ovary. The urethra, the uterus 2.3 diagrammatic sectional view of female reproductive system. The part closer to the ovary is the funnel shaped infundibulum. The eggs of infundibulum poses finger-like projection called fimbriae. This part is called fimbriae, finger-like projection. It's showing the structure like finger. That's why it is called that's why it is called fimbriae. Help in collection of ovum after ovulation. The infundibulum lead to a wider. You have to go on page number 30. Page number 30. In wider part of the oviduct called ampulla. The last part of the the last part of oviduct in isthmus has narrow lumen and it joins the uterus. The is single and it is called womb. The uterus is single and it is called womb. The shape of the uterus is like an inverted pear. Inverted pear is supported by ligament attaches to the pelvic wall. The uterus opens into the vagina through the narrow cervix. The cavity of cervix is called cervical canal. Figure 2.3b. The diagrammatic sectional view of female reproductive system is also saying here. That is seen here. vagina, convex canal, convex symphysis, origin embryon, axilla, ischemia, fallopian uterus, urinary cavity, endometrium, myometrium, and urometrium, which along with vagina, which along with vagina from which along with vagina forms the birth canal. The wall of the uterus has three layers of tissue. The external thin membranous, the external thin membranous called perimetrum, middle thick layer of smooth muscle called myo, myometrum, and inner glandular layer called endometrium. The endometrium that lines the urinary cavity. The endometrium undergoes cyclical cyclical changes during menstrual cycle, while the myometrium, the middle one, the myometrium exhibits strong contraction during delivery of baby. The female external genitalia include mons, 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 pubes, labia majora, labia minoria, hymen, and clitoris. Figure 2.3a. Figure 2.3a. Where is figure? It's figure 2.3b. Oh, figure 2.3a. Sectional view of human pelvis showing reproductive system. Here shown this part is called anus, this part is called vagina, and this part is called rectum. This part is called carvex, and this part is called vaginal orifice, and this part is called libum majora, and this part is called libum minora, and this part is called clitoris, and this part is called urethra, and this part is called pelvic symphysis, and this part is called urometer, and this part is called uterus. Okay. Mono Mons pubis is a fusion of fatty tissue covered by skin and pubic hair. The labia majora are fleshy fold of tissue which extended down from the mons pubis and surrounded the vaginal opening, the labia minora. Opening the labia minora are a pair fold of tissue under the labia majora. The opening of the vagina is often covered, particularly by the membrane called the hymen. The clitoris is a teeny finger-like structure which lies at upper junction of the two labia minora above the urethral opening. The hymen is often torn during the first coitus intercourse. However, it can also be broken by sudden fall or jolt insertion of a vaginal tampon activity participation in some sport like horseback riding, cycling, etc. In some humans, a hymen persists even after coitus. In fact, the presence or absence of hymen is not reliable indicator of virginity. In fact, the presence or absence of hymen is not a reliable indicator of virginity or sexual experience. We have to show figure. We have to see here figure 2 point. But I have to. I think this part is important. That's why 2.41 a diagrammatic sectional view of mammary gland. Outer part is called area and this part is called nipple and this part is called lactiferous duct. This part ampulla, this part is called mammary, this part is called mammary amylus, and this part is called mammary lobe, this part is called fat, this part is called rib, this part is called muscles between rib, this part is called pectorals and major muscle. Page number 31. Human reproduction. Functional mammary gland is characteristic of all male mammals. The mammary gland are paired structure, breast that contain glandular tissue and variable amount of fat. The glandular tissue of each breast is divided into 15 to 20 mammary loops containing of cells called alveoli. Figure 2.4. Figure 2.4, page number 13. The diagrammatic sectional view of mammary gland. The cell of alveoli secrete milk which stored in the cavity lumen of alveoli. The alveoli open into mammary tubes. The tubes of each lobe joined to form a mammary duct. Several mammary ducts join to form a wider mammary ampulla, which is connected to lactiferous duct, through which milk is sucked out. 2.3 Gametogenesis. The primary sex organ, the tissue, the testes in the male and ovaries in the female produce gametes that spawn and ovum respectively by the process called gametogenesis. In testes, the immature male germ cell spermatogonia produces the sperm by mitogenesis. That begins at puberty. The spermatogonia sing spermatogonum, the presence on the inside of seminiferous tubules multiply by meiotic division and increase in number. Each spermatogonum is dipole and contains 46 chromosomes. Some of the spermatogonia called primary spermatoes and periodically undergo meiosis. A primary spermatocyte completed the first meiotic reduction division, leading to formation of equal haploid cell called secondary spermatocytes, which have only 23 which have only 23 chromosomes each. The secondary spermatocytes undergo the second meiotic division to produce to produce to produce four equal haploid spermatids. Figure 2.5. Figure 2.5 diagrammatic sectional view of semiferous tubule in lab page number 31. At downside, spermatogenum Stesotrolia, primary spermatocyte, primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, and spermatozoa. What would be well, what would be the number of chromosomes in spermatids? The spermatids are transformed into spermatozoa. The spermatids are transferred into spermatozoa spot by the process called spermatogenesis. After spermatogenesis, sperm had become embedded in the stroli cell and are finally released from the cell and are finally released from the seminiferous tubules by the process called spermatization. The sperm the spermatogenesis start at the age of puberty due to significant increase in the secretion of gonadotropin. Gonadotropin, releasing hormone GNR, gonadotropin releasing hormone, कहा जाता है GNR. This, if you recall, is a hypothalamic hormone. If you recall, is a hypothalamic hormone. The increased level of GNR then acts at the inferior puberty gland and stimulate secretion of two gonadotropin, luteinizing hormone LH, and folate stimulating hormone FS. Folate stimulating hormone FS. Folate stimulating hormone FSH, LH, FS, folate stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone LH, luteinizing hormone LH, luteinizing hormone X, and the lead cell and stimulate synthesis and secretion of androgen. Androgen in turn stimulate the process of spermatogenesis. FSH, folate stimulating hormone acts on the steroid cell and stimulate secretion of some factor which help in the process of spermatogenesis. Page number 32. Biology. First of all, we have to see the figure 2.6 structure of sperm. This is the part of head, and this is the part of this is called tail. This is neck, this is called middle phase, and this is called mitochondria, energy source for swimming, and this is called nucleus containing chromosomal material. This is called aerosome, and the outer side called plasma membrane. Let now the page number 32. Let us examine the structure of a sperm. It is microscopic structure composed of a head, neck or neck and neck, a middle piece and a tail. Figure 2.6. Figure 2.6, structure of sperm. Structure of sperm, page number 32. Page number 32. Structure of a sperm, page number 32. At the outside, plasma membrane, and this is what aerosome, and this part is called head, and in center nucleus containing chromosomal material. This is called neck, and this is called middle phase. This is mitochondria, energy source for swimming. A plasma membrane envelops the whole body of sperm. The sperm head contains an elongated haploid nucleus, the anterior portion of which is covered by cap-like structure. Cap-like structure, arrow. Cap-like structure. Cap-like structure. Arrow. Acrosome. The acrosome is filled with enzymes that help fertilization of ovum. The middle piece poses numerous mitochondria. Middle piece poses numerous mitochondria, which produce energy for the movement of tail. That facilitated sperm motility initial for fertilization. The human male ejaculation about 200 to 300 million sperm during a coitus, which for normal fertility. At least 60% sperm must have normal shape and size. At least 40% of them must show vigorous motility. Sperm released from the seminiferous tubules are transported by the accessory duct. Secretion of epididymis, was different. Secretion of epididymis was different. Seminal vessel and prostate are essential for menstruation and motility of sperm. The seminal plasma elongated along with the sperm constitute the semen. The function of male sex accessory duct and gland are maintained by the testicular hormones androgen. The process of formation of mature female gamete is called oogenesis. The process of formation of mature female gamete is called oogenesis, which is markedly different from spermatogenesis. Oogenesis is initiated in oogenesis. The process of formation of mature female gamete is called oogenesis, which is markedly different from spermatogenesis. Ogenesis is initiated during embryonic development stage when a couple of million gametes, mother cell oogenia, are formed within each fetal ovary. No more, o- no more oogenia are formed and added after birth. Cell start division and enter into prophase, first of the meiotic division and get temporarily arrested at that stage. Called oxide, primary oxide. Each primary oxide then gets surrounded by a layer of gran, granu- granulosa cell and is called the primary folded figure 2.7. Figure 2.7 is given in page number 33, human reproduction. Figure 2.7 diagrammatic sectional view of ovary, corpus luteum, ovary, ovum, graphene folic, territory folic showing atrum, and this part is called primary folic blood vessel located shown. Now, figure 2.7. A large number of this folic degenerated during the phase from to birth to puberty. Therefore, at puberty, only 60,000 to 80,000 primary folic are left in each ovary. 60 to 80,000 primary folics are left in each ovary. Ovary. The primary folic gets surrounded by a more layer of granulose cell and nymphaea and are called secondary folics. The secondary folic soon soon transfer into a tertiary folic, which is characterized by a fluid-filled cavity called antrum. The theca layer is organized into an inner theca interna and an outer theca externa. It is important to draw your attention that it is at this stage the primary oxide oxide within the territory folic grow in size and penetrate its first meiotic division. It is an unequal division resulting in the formation of a large haploid secondary oxide and a teeny first polar body. Figure 2.8b. Figure 2.8b is also given in page number 33 human production. Figure 2.83. Systematic representation. Systematic representation of spermatogenous. Sperm. Figure 2.8. The secondary. Figure 2.8. The 2.8b. Figure 2.8b. Figure 2.8b. Ogenes B1. First of all, we have to select one. First, at puberty, only 5 3 to 7. And spermatozoa uses differentiation prim, primary mitosis, primary mitosis, first meiotic division, secondary spermatosis, secondary spermatocytes, second meiotic division, spermatic differentiation, spermatozoa. At first 7, second 7, more, and at last 1, 2, 3, 4. Sperm, spermatozoa, chromosome number per cell 46, 23, 23. D, Oginom, meiosis, differentiation, fetal life, primary oxide, primary oxide, first meiotic, primary oxide, first meiotic division completed prior to ovulation, and birth, child, puberty. At birth, child, puberty, and secondary oxide, ovum, first polar body, adult reproductive life, second polar body. So the figure 2.8b, the secondary oxide retain bulk of the nutrients rich cytoplasm, primary oxide. Can you think of any advantage for this? क्या आप सोच सकते हैं? Can you think any advantage? क्या इसका कोई लाभ है? Does, yeah, does the first polar body got out of meiotic division? Meiotic division. Meiotic division. Further और meiotic division है या फिर degeneration. At present we are not very certain about this. The territory folic further changes into the mature folic or graphen folic. Figure 2.7. A diagrammatic view of ovary. Ovary. Figure page number 32. The secondary oxide forms a new membrane called zoox. The secondary oxide forms a new membrane called zona lucida. Get it? The graphen folic now recruit the secondary oxide ovum to form the ovary by the process called ovulation. क्या आप ये बता सकते हैं डिफरेंट बिटवीन, क्या आप बता सकते हैं स्पर्मेटोजेनिस के एंड ओवुलस के बीच में क्या डिफरेंस है? ओवुलस और मेटोजेनिस के बीच में क्या फर्क है? ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया इसमें. और डायग्रामेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ स्पर्मेटोजेनिस एंड ओवुलस इज गिवन बिलो. और इसका फिगर हमें दिया है आंसर के तौर पर. डायग्रामेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन स्पर्मेटोजेनिस एंड ओवुलस is given below figure 2.8. You have to already seen this figure, that's why we have to go in 2.4 menstruation cycle. The reproductive, the reproductive cycle in the female primates, monkey, aphids, and human beings, is called menstruation cycle. The first menstruation cycle being the first menstruation cycle being at puberty is called menarche. menarche. In humans, female menstruation is repeated an average interval of time. In humans, female menstruation female menstruation is repeated at an average interval of about 28 to 29 days. 28 by 29 days. 28 by 29 days. And the cycle of event starting from menstruation till next one menstruation cycle which starts through total menstruation with menstruation till the next one is start menstruation cycle. The ovum is released ovulation during the middle. The figure during the middle of each menstruation cycle. We have to see the figure here. 2.9 diagrammatic representation, page number 34. Biology. Diagrammatic presentation of various events during a menstruation cycle. 1 to 6 we have menstruation. 9 to 13 follicular phase, proliferative phase, and 15 to 30 luteal phase, secondary phase, and the next cycle begins. I think it is so painful. Uterine event, ovarian hormone level, ovarian event, and pituitary hormone level, FSLH, developing follicle, mature follicle, ovulation, estrogen, progesterone, developing corpus luteum, regressing corpus luteum. The majority of event menstruation samples are shown in figure 2.9. We have already seen figure 2.934, 234. The cycle starts with the menstruation phase. When menstruational flow occurs, and it lasts 3 to 5 days. The menstruation flow result due to breakdown of endometrial lining of uterus and its blood vessels to form liquid. That comes throughout vagina. Menstruation only occurs if the released ovum is not fertilized. Lack of causes due to some underlying causes like stress, poor health, etc. The menstruation phase is followed by the follicular phase. During this phase, the primary follicle in the ovary grow to become a full mature graphene follicle, and simultaneously the endometrium of uterus regenerate through the proliferation. The change in the ovary, ovary and the uterus are induced by change in the next level of pituitary and ovarian hormones. Figure 2.9. The secretion of figure 2.9 already we have seen the secretion of gonadotropin LH page number 35 and human reproduction. Gonadotropin LH and FS increase gradually during the follicular phase and stimulus follicular development, as well as estrogen secretion of estrogen by growing follicle. Both LS and FS attain a peak level of middle of cycle about 14 days. Rapid secretion of LH leading to the maximum level during the mid cycle and LH Fuji induced rupture of graphene follicle, and thereby the release of ovulation. The ovulatory phase is followed by the luteal phase, during which the remaining part of graphene follicle transfer form as corpus luteum. 2.9. The corpus luteum secretes large amount of pro, pro, progesterone, progesterone, which is essential for maintenance of the endometrium, such as endometrium is necessary for the implantation of the fertilized ovum and other event of pregnancy. During the pregnancy, all event of the menstruation cycle stop. During the pregnancy, the all event of menstruation cycle is stop, and there is no menstruation. In the absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum degenerate. This causes this disintegration of the endometrium, leading to menstruation, marking a new cycle. In the human beings, menstruation cycle reaches around 50 years of age. That is termed as monopause. Cyclic menstruation is an indicator for menopause. Menopause. Cyclic cyclic menstruation is an indicator of normal reproductive phase and extend between menopause and menopause. Guys, this is very important for our exam. Menstruation hygiene. We in some students left this part. They think this is not important, but this is very important. Maintenance of hygiene and stimulation during menstruation is very important. Take bath and clean your regular. Use sanitary napkins or clean homemade pads, change sanitary napkins or homemade pads five to after 4 to 5 hours as per requirement. Dispose the used sanitary napkins properly, warping it with newspaper. Do not throw the used napkins in the draining pipe of toilet or in the open area. After handling the napkins, wash hand with soap. Figure 2.5, fertilization and implantation. During copulation coitus, semen is released. Semen is released by the penis into the vagina insemination. The motile sperm swim swim rapidly, pass through the cervix, I enter in the uterus and finally reach the ampullary region of the fallopian tube. Figure 2.11b is given on page number 30. No. Figure 2.11b is given in page number 36. Figure 2.11b. 11b. Where is 11b? It's figure 2.11b. But 2.10 is given here. And 2.11. Figure 2.11. Transport of ovum, fertilizer and passage of growing embryo through the fallopian tube. A. Many sperms are coming in ovum and break down 2 pieces, 4 pieces and many pieces in morula and at fifth too many pieces lactoside. At G it's look like it's increases the lactoside and here given A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. At H there lactoside implantation. The lactoside is implant. At G phase, at the point of G, lactoside is formed and at the point of H, lactoside is implant. It is attached. Now after this, we have to go on page number 35. The ovum released by the ovary is also transported to the ampullarly region where the fertilization takes place. Fertilization can only occur if the ovum and sperm are transported simultaneously to the ampullarly region. This is the reason why not all copulation lead to fertilization and pregnancy. The process of fusion of sperm with ovum is called fertilization. The process of fusion of sperm with an ovum is called fertilization. During fertilization, a sperm comes into contact with pellucidal layer of ovum. Figure 2.10. Figure 2.10. Ovum surrounded by a few sperms. This is ovum and this is prevital line space. This part is zona pellucida, and this part is cell of the corona. This part is called cell of the corona redita, and we have to know this response coming into ovum. And induce changes in membrane and block the entry of additional sperm. Such it ensures that only one sperm can fertilize an ovum. The secretion of the acrosome helps the sperm enter in the cytoplasm of the ovum through the zona pellucida and the plasma. Figure 30, page number 36, biology, mem, plasma membrane. This inducts the completion of the meiotic division of secondary oxide. The second meiotic division is also unequal and result in formation of secondary polar body and a haploid ovum otid. Soon, soon the haploid nucleus of the sperm and that of ovum fuse together to form a diploid zygote. How many chromosomes will be there in zygote? One has to be remembered that the sex of the baby has been decided at this stage itself. Let us see how. As you know, the chromosome pattern in the human female is XX and that in the male XY. Therefore, all the haploid gametes ova produced by the female have the sex chromosomes X, where in the male gamete sperm the sex chromosomes could be either X or Y. Hence, 50% of sperms carry the X chromosome, while 50% carry the Y chromosome. Y. After fusion of the male and female gamete in female gamete, the zygote will carry either XX or XY, depending on whether the sperm carry X or Y. Fertilize the ovum. Fertilize the ovum. The zygote carrying XX will develop into a female baby, and XY will form a male. You will learn more about the chromosomal pattern in chapter 5. Why? That is why scientifically it is correct say that it is correct said that the sex of baby is determined by the father, not by the mother. The meiotic division starts as the zygote moves through the isthmus of oviduct called cleavage towards the uterus, figure 2.11, and forms 24816. 24816 daughter cells called blast, blast, blastomeres. Blastomeres. The embryo with 8 to 16. The embryo with 8 to 16. With embryo 8 to 16. Blastometer is called morula. Figure 2.11e. Figure 2.11e. Morula continue to divide and transform into blastocytes. Figure 2.11g. Figure 2.11g. As it moves further into the uterus, the blastometer in the blastocyst are arranged into an outer layer called trophoblast and an inner group of cells attached to the trophoblast called the inner cell. Called the inner cell mass. The trophoblast layer then gets attached to the endometrium and the inner cell mass gets differentiated as the embryo. After attachment, the uterine cell divide rapidly and covers the blastocyst. As a result, the blastocyst becomes embedded in the intrametrium of the uterus. Figure 2.11h. Figure 2.11h given here. This is called the implantation and pregnancy. It's called implantation and pregnancy. Human reproduction. Figure page number 27. And we have to see the figure before we studying the 2.6 pregnancy and embryonic development. We have to see the figure. Figure 2.12. The human fetus in the uterus is given in page number 37. Now we have to read the 2.6 pregnancy and embryonic development. After implantation, finger-like projection. No. Oh no. We have to see the figure carefully. Figure is important. Figure 2.12, the human fetus within the uterus. This is block of mucus in corvex and intro. This is intro. This part is yolk sac. This part is umbilical cord with the vessels. This part is called cavity of uterus. This part is called placenta. After implantation, finger-like projection appear on the trophoblast called chronic villi, which are surrounded by the uterine tissue, which are surrounded by uterine tissue and maternal blood. The chronic villi and uterine tissue become interdicted with each other and jointly form a structure and functional unit between developing embryo part fetus and maternal body called placenta. Maternal body called placenta. Figure 2.12. Placenta. Where is placenta? Placenta belly is given here. Placenta belly. The placenta facilitates the supply of oxygen. This part is give the supply of oxygen. This part is give placenta belly is give the placenta facilitates the supply of oxygen and nutrients to the embryo sac and all into the embryo sac to the embryo. Placenta give oxygen and nutrient to the embryo. Nutrient to the embryo also remove the carbon dioxide and excretory waste material produced by the embryo. The placenta is connected to the embryo through an umbilical cord, which help in the transport of substance to and from the embryo. Placenta also acts as an endocrine tissue and produces several hormones like human chronic gonadotropin (HCG), human chronic gonadotropin (HCG), human chronic gonadotropin, human placenta lactogen (HPL), human placenta lactogen, estrogens, prostrogens. It is in the later बाद में in the later after pregnancy a hormone called relaxin hormones are relaxant is also secreted by the ovary. Let us remember the HCG, human chron, chron, human chronic gonadotropin, and HPL, estro, HPL, human placenta lactose, HPL, human placenta lactose, and relaxant. The that HCGL, human chronic gonadotropin, and HPL, human lactose, and the relaxin are produced in women only during pregnancy. These two are only produced during pregnancy. In addiction, during pregnancy, the level of hormones like estrogen, progesterone, pro, pro, prostol, proestal, estrogen, prostol, low, prolactin, hygiene, etc. are increased several fold in the material in the maternal blood. Increases production of this hormone is initial for the supporting of fetal growth. Metabolic changes in the mother and maintenance of pregnancy. Immediately after implantation, the inner cell mass embryo differentiation. Embryo differentiation. Figure page number 38. Biology. Into an outer layer called ecto, ectoderm, and an internal layer called endoderm. Uh, mesoderm soon appear. Mesoderm soon appear between the ectoderm and endoderm. These three layers give rise to all tissue organs. In adults, it needed to be maintained here that the inner cell masses contain certain cells called cell called stem, stem, which which have the which have potency to give rise to all the tissue and organs. What are the major features of embryonic development at the various months of pregnancy? This is question. We have to underline this because this is very important in the view of our coming examination. The human pregnancy lasts 9 months. This is on the line. Do you think? Do you think know for how many months pregnancy list in dog, elephant, cat, dog, elephant, cat? They have also I think same time. Find out in human beings after 1 month of pregnancy, the embryos here is formed. The first sign to showing fetus may be noticed by listening to the heart sound carefully to the step step stethoscope. By the end of second month of pregnancy, the fetus develop limbs and digit. By the end of 12th week, three first trimester, most of 12 week first trimester, most of the major organs are well developed. First movement of the fetus appear appearance of hair on the head are usually observed during the fifth month. During fifth month. By the end of above 24 week, end of second trimester, 24 weeks end of second trimester. The baby is covered with fine hair, eyelids separated, and eyelashes are formed by the end of 9 months of pregnancy. The fetus is fully developed and ready for delivery. 2.7 Punctuation and laxation. Punctuation and laxation. The average duration of human pregnancy is around 9 months, which is called the gest- gestation period. Vigorous contraction of the uterus at the end of pregnancy causes expulsion slash delivery of fetus. This process of delivery of the fetus, childbirth, is parturition. Parturition. Parturition is introduced by a complex neuro, neuroendocrine mechanism. The single, the signals for parturition originated from the fully developed fetus and the placenta, which introduce mild uterine contraction called fetal ejaculation reflex. This triggers release by the oxytocin oxytocins from the maternal pituitary. Oxytocin acts on the uterine muscles and causes stronger uterine contraction, which in the stimulate further secretion of oxygen. The stimulatory reflex between the uterine contraction and oxytocin secretion continues, result in stronger and stronger contraction. These lead to exclusion of the baby out of the uterus through the birth canal. Parturition. Soon after the infant is delivered, the placenta is also expelled out of the uterus. What do you, what do you think the doctor injected to induce delivery? The mammary gland of the female undergoes differentiation during pregnancy and starts producing milk toward the end of pregnancy by the process called lactation. This helps the mother is feeding the milk, but the milk produced during the initial few days of lactation called colostrum, lactation and strum, which contains several antibiotics absolutely initial to the develop resistance for the newborn baby. Breastfeeding during the initial period of infant growth is recommended by the doctor for bringing up a healthy baby. Uh, Here is number 39, human reproduction. Something. This is very important. Human reproduction. Humans are sexually reproducing and reproduce. The male reproductive system is composed of pair of testes, the male sex accessory duct, and accessory glands and external genitalia. Each testis has about 250 compartments called testicular lobules, and each lobule contains 1 to 3 highly coiled semiferous tubules. Each semiferous tubule is dilated inside by spermatogenesis and cestrol cells. The spermatogenesis undergoes meiotic division, leading to sperm formation, while cestrol cells provide nutrition to dividing germ cells. The living cells outside the cervical tubules synthesize secrete hormones called androgen. The male external genitalia is penis. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of oviduct, a uterus, or vagina external genitalia, and a pair of mammary gland. The ovary produces the female gamete ovum, and some testosterone hormones, inducement stages of development are embedded in the stomata, the oviduct, uterus, and vagina are female accessory duct. The uterus has three layers, namely prematrum, minometrum, and intrometrum. The female external genitalia includes monothetus, labius minora, clitoris. The mammary glands are one of the female secondary sexual characteristics. Spermatogenesis results in the formation of sperm can transport by a male successfully by a normal looking sperm. The spermatozoa of contact in the amniotic fluid and can the process of formation of mature female gamete start progenies. The reproductive cycle of female for premature is called menstruation cycle. Menstruation cycle starts only after attaining sexual menstruation puberty. During ovulation, only one ovum is released per menstruation cycle. Cyclical changes in the ovary and the uterus during the menstruation cycle are introduced by change in the level of pituitary ovarian hormone. After coitus, sperm are transported to the ampulla where the sperm fertilize the ovum, leading to formation of dipole. The presence of X or Y chromosomes in the sperm determines the sex of the embryo. The zygote undergoes repeated meiotic division to form a blastocyst, which is implanted in the uterus, result in pregnancy. After 9 months of pregnancy, the fully developed fetus is ready for delivery. The process of childbirth is called parturition, which is introduced by a complex neuro, neuro, neurocrine mechanism involving the prostosis, estrogens, and exocrine. Memory may be differentiated during the pregnancy and secret milk after childbirth. Even the getting secret milk by mother lactation during the initial 3 months of growth. How many questions? Only 21 questions is here. Can you blind human is reproduced sexually? Women are fertilization is not male and female gametes are zygote is the process of releasing of ovum from a mature fluid is called now we have completed the chapter number 2, human reproduction. Now we have to go for the solution of this chapter, question answer of this chapter. Now I have already written the question answer of this chapter. Chapter number 2, human reproduction. Human reproduction is there. There is the one page number Yeah. Human reproduction. Human reproduction. Fill in the blanks. Human reproduction. Human reproduce sexually. Human are VV pair. Fertilization is internal in humans. Male and female gametes are haploid. Zygote is the diploid. The process of releasing of ovum from a mature ovum is hormone LH. The fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. And fertilization takes place in the ampulla of the ovidum. Zygote divide to form blastocyst, which is implanted in the uterus. The structure which provides a vascular connectivity between the fetus and the uterus is called the placenta. Draw a level diagram of the female reproductive system. The diagram of female reproductive system is as follows: urinary bladder and urethra, urethra, vas deferens, and this part is luteate testes, and this part is called vas deferens, vasa deferens, and this part is called epididymis, and this part is called testicular nucleus, this part is called urethra, and this part is called testes, this part is called gland, and this part is called prostate, and this part is called seminal vascular. But a level diagram, draw a level diagram of the female reproductive system. The diagram of the female reproductive system is as follows. Female reproductive system: urinary fundus and outside. This is urinary cavity. This is endometrium. This is myometrium. This is premetrium. This is vagina. This is cervical canal. This is cervix, and this is ovary. This is symphyry. This part is called infundibulum. This part is called infundibulum. This part is called and the combine of these three parts is called infundibulum. Right to measure function each of testes and ovary. Testes. First, testes. The process of spermatogenesis produce sperm through the seminiferous tubes. Testosterone, the male sex hormone, is secreted by the lead cell. Ovary. The ovary in the process of oogenesis, ovary produce ova. The process of oogenesis, ovary produce ova. Pro progest- pro- progesterone and egest ogest they यार बोल नहीं पाता हूँ क्या ओएस्ट्रोजन the female sex hormone are secreted. So describe the structure of seminiferous tubules and so the structure of seminiferous tubules is listed below. First, seminiferous tubules are found in the testicular lobules and are highly coiled structure. It is here that the production of sperm in the testis occur. Each of the seminiferous tubules has a lining of germal epithelium. On the inner side, it is lined by two types of cells: stroil cells and spermatogonia. Spermatogonia, they are the male germ cells that produce the primary spermatocytes through the process of meiotic division. Further, the primary spermatocytes undergo meiotic division for the formation of secondary spermatocytes and the ultimate metamorphosis into the male gamete termed as the spermatogenesis. And steroid cells are referred to as the Murus cell of the testis. It is because they mirror the germ cells. Just adjacent to the seminiferous tubule, there are a large polygonal cells referred to as Leydig cells or interstitial cells, which secrete testosterone, the male hormone. Spermatozoa. This part is called spermatozoa. This part is called spermatid. This part is called secondary spermatocyte. This part is called primary spermatocyte, and this part is called cystosol cell, and this part is called spermatogenome. 6. What is the spermatogenome? Briefly describe the process of spermatogenome. The phenomena of sperm production from the immature germ cell in male term as the spermatogenome. The process occurs in the seminiferous tubules located inside the tubule. In this process, a tubule of dipole male germ cell or spermatogenome enlarge in size to form a diploid primary spermatocyte, which in turn goes through the first meiotic division or meiosis. Uh, this division is a reductional division for the formation of two equal haploid secondary spermatocytes of each, which further undergoes a second meiotic division or the meiosis second for the formation of two equal two haploid spermatids. Subsequently, subsequently, four four haploid spermatids are formed from a diploid spermatogonum. The spermatids hence produce alter to form sperm through the process of spermatogenesis. 7. Name the hormone involved in the regulation of spermatogenesis. Some hormones involving the regulation of spermatogenesis are as listed below. Luteinizing luteinizing hormone LH. It serves as the Leydig cells triggering synthesis secret of estrogen and gonadotropin releasing hormone. Gonadotropin releasing hormone GnR. It is a hypothalamic hormone that is secreted at age of puberty, acting at the anterior pituitary gland and stimulating the secretion of LHSFS, folate stimulating hormone. FS. It acts on cystosol cell, stimulating the secretion of the factor which act in the spermatogenesis process. Androgens. It triggers inhibiting production, regulating the spermatogenesis process. 8. Define the spermatogenesis and spermatization. Answer. Spermatogenesis. It is the phenomena of the transformation of non-motile spermatids to mature the motile spermatozoa. Spermatization. It is the phenomena where the mature spermatozoa are released from the cystosol cell into the lumen of the seminiferous tubules of the testes. 9. Draw a level diagram of sperm. Answer. Diagram of sperm is as below. head. This part is called head, and upper side is plasma membrane, center acrosome. This part is nucleus containing chromosomal material. This part is this part is middle is this part is mitochondria, energy source for swimming. This part is tell. What and question number 10. What are the major component of seminal plasma? Answer. The major component of the seminal plasma are as follows: secretion of the accessory sex gland of male, prostate gland, seminal vessels, urethral gland. Point number second, mainly composed of calcium fructose, mainly composed of calcium, fructose, and other enzymes. What are the major functions of male accessory X and gland? The major function of the male accessory duct and glands are as follows. Male accessory duct, vast differential, conduct sperm from the retate testis to the epidermis. Retate testis store sperm that are produced by the seminiferous tubers. Vast differential, conduct sperm from epidermis to the urethra. Epidermis, physiological maturation of sperm, stored as nourishment. Third, male accessory gland. Seminal vessels activate and provide energy to facilitate sperm motility after ejaculation. Prostate gland, non prostate gland nourish and activate sperm, enhancing sperm motility, provide alkalinity to ejaculation, neutralizes urine acidity. Cowper's gland. Cowper's gland enhance mobility as survive potentially of sperm in the genital tract of the female reproductive system, neutralize the activity of acidic female vaginal secret. Answer number 12 is oogenesis. Give a direct account of oogenesis. Oogenesis is the phenomena of the formation of haploid female gametes known as a ova from from diploid oogenesis in the ovary. Graphen follies, to be precise, this process is discontinued, which is inhabited during the period of coital development that is terminated only after puberty is set in. The process of oogenesis takes place in the three phases and they are listed below. Multiplicative phase. Follic cells are differentiated from the germinal epithelium of the ovary due to repeated meiosis division. Few follic cells enlarge and dormant as an egg mother. Cell, cell and undergoes meiosis to the multiply multiply which is referred to as oogenesis. Growth phase. One of the oogeneia of the egg nest differentiate while the rest change into the surrounding nucleated follicular epithelium. There is an increase in the size of the differentiated isolated oogenum as it nourishes from the gradling follic cells, whereby the transformation in dipole primarily octet. Maturation phase. The diploid primary oxide in this phase Through two maturation division, meiosis first, the first meiosis division split the haploid embryo oxide into the into meiosis first meiotic division split the diploid mammary oxide into the haploid cell, where in the large one is the secondary oxide and the minor one is the polar body polyside in meiosis. The second meiotic division, the secondary oxide is split to form one large coated and a teeny second polar body. For, Furthermore, the first polar body split through meiotic to form two polar bodies, the quite mature into a function haploid ovum. Therefore, one primary oxide produced one large ovum and their polar bodies, which in turn degenerated. They degenerate as they do not participate in the production, thus leaving behind one comfort one. 13. Draw a label diagram of a sectional section through the ovary. The diagram of a section of an ovary is as follows. Primary follicle. Uh, this part is called primary follicle. This part is called blood vessel. This part is called testary follicle showing and from. And this part is called Graphen follicle. And this part is called ovum. This part is called corpus luteum. Draw or level diagram of Graphen follicle. The diagram of Graphen follicle is as follows. Graphen follicle. Follicular. This part is called follicular antrum. This part is called corona radial data. Right? And this part is called this part is called zona penicillida. This part is called cumulus occulus, and this part is called basement membrane. This part is called pica intern. This part is called pica external. Maintain the function of the following. Corpus luteum. It is the formed when the Graphen follicle replicates the corpus luteum, secrete the hormone progesterone during the luteal phase of the menstruation cycle. When the progesterone is secreted at a high level, the secretion of LH inhibit, which further prevent evolution. The corpus luteum facilitate the endometrium of the uterus to proliferate and prepare for the process of implantation. Implantation and the endometrium, as the name suggested, endometrium is innermost lining of the uterus, comprising gland that undergoes cyclic change during different stage of menstruation cycle in order to prepare themselves for the implantation process. Acrosome is located in the anterior section of the head of the sperm, resembling a cap-like structure. It consists of the hyaluronidase enzymes that hydrolysis the outer membrane of the egg, which facilitate the sperm to perforate through the egg during fertilization. Sperm tail. Tail the sperm tail make up for the longest part of the sperm, enabling the movement of the sperm once it has entered female reproductive tract. Fimbriz. brace toward the ovarian end of the fallopian tube, hindering like rejection. These are the fibres which assist in the gathering the ovum after the ovulation process. This is facilitated by the breathing of SHIVAM. Identify true or false statement. Correct the false statement may be true. Androgens are produced by estradiol. Androgen are produced by estradiol cell. False because androgens are produced by the false because androgens are produced by the Leydig cells that are presented in the seminiferous tubules. This spermatozoa gets nutrition from the cestrol cells too. Leydig cells are found in the ovary. False because Leydig cells are present in the seminiferous tubules of the testes in females. These Leydig cells synthesize androgens. True. And oogenesis took place in the corpus luteum. False because oogenesis occurred in ovary. Menstruation cycle cases during pregnancy. True. Crashes during pregnancy. Presence or absence of a hymen is not a reliable indicator of virginity or sexual activity. True. What is the menstruation cycle? Which hormone regulates the menstruation cycle? Answer: it is the cycle observed to be taking place in female lasting around 28 days on average to complete. It is a series of cyclic physiological changes occurring in the female reproductive rate in the primates and primates, the end of which is combined with the collapsing of uterine endothelium is liberated in the form of blood and mucus through the vaginal opening, which is called as menses. There is a gradual increase in level of LH, which causes the follicle to grow, also causing the secretion of estrogen. As estrogen obstrude the FS secretion, triggering the secretion of LH, which also result in the thinning of the uterine endometrium. The amplified secretion of LH also result in the graphene follicle repeating, thereby causing the releasing of ovum into the fallopian tube. The ruptured graphene phagocyclic transform into the corpus luteum, which secretes the hormone progesterone during the luteal phase. The hormone progesterone assists in maintaining and prepare the endometrium for the presence of embryo implantation. When the progesterone level in the blood is high, the FS and LH secretion decrease with furthermore hinders the process of ovulation. 18. What is the parturition? Which hormones are involved in the indication of parturition? Answer: parturition is the process wherein a fully developed fetus from the mother womb is expelled after the completion of the gestation period. The two critical hormones that are involved in the indicator of parturition are as follows: oxytocin It directs the full-term fetus towards the birth canal as it causes the contraction of the smooth muscles of the myometrium of the uterus, leading the baby to be expelled out. Relax, relax in. It it relax the pelvic ligament, withering, withering the pelvis to assist in the easier childbirth. 19. In our society, women are often blamed for giving birth to daughter. Can you explain why this is this is this is not correct? We know that the human beings have 23 pair of chromosomes, and out of these 22 pairs of chromosomes, 22 pairs of chromosomes auto 22 pairs of are autosomes, and the last pair varies in male and female. Males are heterogamic. They produce two types of male gametes sperm, where 50% of the sperms carry X chromosomes, while the other rest 50% carry the Y chromosome. On the other hand, females are homogamic. They produce only one type of gamete, ova, each of which carries the X chromosome only. Once the male and female gametes have fused to form a zygote, it will be carrying either XX chromosome or XY chromosome depending on the whether the sperm carrying X or Y fertilization or Y fertilized the ovum. Hence, if the sperm carrying X fertilize the ovum zygote XX, it will develop into a female baby, and if the sperm carrying Y fertilizes the ovum zygote XY, it will develop into a male baby. Both these cases are attributed to a sperm that carry the chromosome fertilizing the ovum. Hence, we can say that sex of child is determined by father and not by mother. This is why this this is why it is correct to blame me. This is this is why in this this is why it is incorrect to blame women for the gender of childbirth. How many eggs are released by a human ovary in a month? How many eggs do you think would have been released if the mother gave birth to identical twins? Would you answer change if twins birth were fraternal? Answer typically in the in a mother typically in month humans vary release only one egg, rarely two, rarely two. Typically in month humans vary release only one, rarely two. In this case of identical twins or monozygotic twins, one egg is released by the ovary, which split into two post fertilization. This is this is why the identical twins exhibit the same genetic features. On the other hand, in 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 fraternal twins or di di dizygotic twins, two eggs are released which are fertilized by two different sperms, causing the fraternal twins to exhibit different genetic characteristics. How many eggs do you think were released by the ovary of a female dog which gave six puppies? In order to have give birth to the six puppies, the ovary of the female dog releases six eggs. Hence zygote were format format for each to develop into a. So guys, are you getting 200 620 marks plus? What are you? I'm from Devariya. So guys, I completed revision of this chapter. I completed this revision of this chapter, human reproduction. I am started from this human reproduction from chapter 2, and I have revised this. And I think some summary is very very important in in it, it is a key concept after we memorizing some concept. जैसे कि हम अगर इस चैप्टर को हमने पढ़ लिया भाई, अब जैसे ही हमने इस चैप्टर को कंप्लीट किया ह्यूमन रिप्रोडक्शन को, उसके बाद से अगर आपको तुरंत रिवीजन करने के लिए या फिर आपका तुरंत क्विक रिवीजन के लिए आपको समरी सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है। आपको समरी एक बार ज़रूर पढ़ लेना चाहिए नेक्स्ट चैप्टर को स्टार्ट करने से पहले। और हमने तुरंत इसको जैसे ही मैंने कंप्लीट किया, आप लोगों ने भी मेरे साथ में कंप्लीट किया, तो वैसे ही कंप्लीट होने के बाद से तुरंत ह्यूमन रिप्रोडक्शन का मैंने ये क्वेश्चन आंसर भी मैंने पहले से ही लिख के रखा हुआ था, इसको भी मैंने रिवाइज कर लिया। तुरंत इसको भी मैंने रिवाइज कर लिया, इसको भी कंप्लीट कर लिया मैंने पूरा टोटल। अब हमें पढ़ना है अब हमें पढ़ना है रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ। अब रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ, अभी टाइम कितना हो रहा है, तो इसको हम लोग पढ़ते हैं गाइस, क्योंकि हमें कंटिन्यूसली पढ़ेंगे तो हमारा माइंड है मतलब दिमाग में उतना कुछ घुसेगा नहीं, इसलिए हमें अब थोड़ी देर के मैं ब्रेक लूँगा। फिर 1 बजे मैं लाइव आऊँगा गाइस। ओके, तब तक के लिए बाय। 1 बजे आरसी गुप्ता, क्या हुआ ब्रो? 1 बजे मैं फिर से अब लाइव आऊँगा। ठीक है, बाय गाइस। अब 1 बजे मैं लाइव आऊँगा, क्योंकि थोड़ी देर रेस्ट लेना भी ज़रूरी है। आप बोलो। मना, आपको मना? हाँ बोलिए। ऐसे क्या? कर दिया टैग कर भाई, मैं तेरी। ओके ब्रो, थैंक्स ब्रो, आपने भेजा, थैंक्स ब्रो, थैंक यू सो मच आरसी गुप्ता, थैंक यू। हाँ ब्रो, मैंने देखा है, आया है मैसेज, मैंने देखा है। हाँ भाई, मैंने देखा, थैंक्स भाई, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद ब्रदर। गाइस, अब मैं 1 बजे आऊँगा, क्योंकि अभी मैं जा रहा हूँ, कुछ खाऊंगा यार, क्योंकि अभी कंटिन्यूसली पढ़ूंगा तो भाई बॉडी का भी देखना है। देखो यार, कंटिन्यूसली नहीं पढ़ सकते ब्रदर, अभी हमें कुछ खाना भी पड़ेगा, नहीं खाऊंगा तो आँख देखो यार, पढ़ते पढ़ते आँखों की क्या हालत हो गई है, देख लो। आँख पूरा एकदम अभी अलग लेवल पे है, इसलिए गाइस मैं जा रहा हूँ, कुछ खा लूँगा। हाँ भाई बिल्कुल यार, आरसी गुप्ता, थैंक्स यार तुम। हाँ ब्रदर, बस सपोर्ट दिखाते रहो गाइस, ऐसे ही भाई, वो भी मिल जाएगा। अभी चैनल अभी ग्रो और हो जाने दो ब्रदर, फ़ोन नंबर भी आपको मैं टैग। भाई कहाँ से टैग किया होता है? ठीक है ब्रदर, आप क्यूआर पे ही भेज दो ब्रदर, नंबर पे क्या भेजोगे भाई? क्यूआर पे भेज देना यार, स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, लेना है तो।
भाई अभी चल रहे हैं, थोड़ी देर बाद अब 1 बजे लाइव आएंगे गाइस। अभी चल रहे हैं, टाइम हो गया है क्योंकि अभी 1 बजे लाइव आऊँगा गाइस, अभी 1 घंटे बाद। ओके ब्रदर आरसी गुप्ता। ओके ठीक है भाई, बाय।